If you build or deploy modern applications, you have definitely heard the names Docker and Podman. Both are container engines that help developers run apps in isolated, portable environments. They solve the same problem but approach it with slightly different philosophies. Choosing the right one can influence how smoothly your team develops, tests, and ships software. Docker is the tool that popularized containers. It made packaging code, dependencies, and configurations into a single portable unit incredibly simple. With Docker, you can build an image once and run it anywhere from your laptop to the cloud. The Docker command line interface and Docker desktop make the entire workflow feel smooth and beginner-friendly. It also integrates tightly with Docker Hub, which gives you instant access to a massive library of ready-to-use images. That convenience is one of Docker's biggest strengths. It is fast to set up, easy to understand, and works well for individual developers or small teams who just want to get things running. Another reason Docker dominates is its ecosystem. Tools like Docker Compose make it simple to spin up multi-container applications with a single command. And the community support is enormous. If you hit a problem, chances are someone has already solved it. This is where Podman enters the picture. Podman was developed by Red Hat as a more secure and modular alternative to Docker. It uses almost the same commands as Docker, so switching over is surprisingly easy. The biggest difference is that Podman is daemonless. It does not run a central background process. Instead, containers are launched directly by the user, which means they can run without root privileges. That design makes Podman more secure by default, especially in shared or production systems where running everything as root is risky. Podman also supports rootless containers, which are great for developers who want to experiment safely on their machines. Another advantage is that Podman integrates well with Kubernetes. It can generate Kubernetes YAML files directly from your container setup, making it easier to move from local development to full orchestration. In practice, many developers use both. Docker is great for early development, and Podman fits perfectly once you start hardening environments for production. The commands are nearly identical, so switching between them is easy. Both are excellent tools that reflect different stages of the container ecosystem's evolution. If Docker is the friendly veteran that made